A very good afternoon, everybody. Now, in our previous chapters, we have seen how we have used the Notepad, the text editor, to run the HTML program. In my further tutorial, I will be teaching you how we are working on Macromedia Dreamweaver. Now, first, let us complete the basics of HTML, which is very important for all of us to learn. Now, HTML documents are made up of HTML elements. Now, these elements are filled up are written with a start tag and an ended tag. HTML elements are written with a start tag. Now, what are the start tags? In our previous tutorial, we have used h1. You can see that this is h1 and this is the starting tag. Now, my first heading h1, this is the ending tag. Now, whenever we give the start tag, we need to specify the ending tag, and it is very much compulsory. Otherwise, it is going to read the whole document without ending and the system is going to look for the ending tag. Now you can see that this is how these are the HTML elements, and HTML elements are also known as tags of HTML. Now nested HTML elements, you can see HTML elements can be nested. Nesting means an element inside another element. Element can contain elements. Now, for example, all HTML documents consist of nested HTML elements. For example, now you can see this example in this. Now, this is a body tag, body opening tag, and inside the body opening tag, we have h1 heading, then we have the paragraph. Now, let us try to run the program. In my previous tutorial, I have shown how we have used the notepad to run the program. Now see, these I have already explained that these things are the comment section and these things are not going to read by the system. So inside the body tag, whatever we have written, it is displayed on the screen. Now, now let us again explain it, because this is the basics and you need to know each and everything, and again when repeat the things, that gives you a better concept. Now the HTML element defines the whole element, and it has a start tag HTML and end tag HTML. The element content is another HTML element, that is the body element. Again you can check the example. See, this is the same example that we have discussed above. Now this is the body tag, and inside the body we have the entire thing. H1 defines the heading, and it has a starting tag and an ending tag. Now the element content is my heading. You can see this is the heading which we have seen in our example. I have also executed the program. Now p elements defines the paragraph. It has a start p and it has an end p. The element content is my first paragraph. That means in that paragraph it will be displayed my first paragraph. Now we don't need to forget the ending tag, which is very much important. Now let us try to run again this program. Check it here. This is the now what is happening in this, we have forgotten. We have the web example works in all browser because the closing tag is considered optional. Never rely on this. It might produce unexpected results and errors if you forget the end tag. Now this is the simple code, simple page. So it is not going to create much problems for all of us. But we need to take care of all these things, that we don't need to forget the ending tag. Now, uh, HTML elements with no content are called empty elements. BR is an empty element and without the closing tag. The BR tag defines the line break. That means when we use this BR, it is going to display the next content on the new line. Empty elements can be closed in the opening tag like this. That we, if we just use this one or we use this one. That means whatever we type in the next part, it will be displayed on the new line. Now let us copy it, check it over here. Now this was the, now let us paste it here in the middle of this. Now we are pasting it in the middle of this. Now again we are trying to run this. When we run this, see this line and this line. This is a single line, but after BR, anything that we have typed is appearing in the new line. This is what it tells the break. HTML5 does not require empty elements to be closed, but if you want stricter validation or you need to make your own document readable by XML parsers, you should close all HTML elements. Now, this is just a brief description about HTML elements. In our next chapter, we are going to discuss HTML attributes.